The dreaming priest, long ago, in a small village nestled between lush green fields and flowing rivers, there lived a priest known for his laziness. He believed that hard work was unnecessary and spent his days wandering, relying on alms from kind villagers. Though poor, his mind was rich with dreams, grand visions of wealth and prosperity that would, he imagined, one day come to him effortlessly. One morning, as he walked through the village, begging for food, he received a pot of fresh milk from a generous farmer. Overjoyed, he carried the pot home, treating it as if it were a great treasure. He carefully boiled the milk, savoring a warm cup, and then set the remaining milk aside, adding a small spoonful of curd to help it ferment overnight. Satisfied, he lay down on his modest cot, staring at the pot. As he drifted into sleep, his imagination took flight. In his dream, the priest saw himself waking up to perfectly formed curd. He carefully churned the curd, extracting rich butter, and then melted it down into golden ghee. He pictured himself marching proudly to the marketplace, selling the ghee and collecting a handful of coins. With those coins, he imagined buying a healthy hen one that would lay dozens of eggs. Soon, he would have a flock of chickens, hatching more eggs each day. Before long, he mused in his dream, "I will own a great poultry farm. I will sell chickens and eggs to merchants far and wide. With the profits, I will buy cows and start my own dairy. The villagers will flock to me for milk, and I will become the wealthiest man in town." His dream swelled with ambition. He imagined himself draped in silk robes, adorned with gold, standing in a grand home with servants tending to his every need. Kings and noblemen would come to him for precious jewels. His wealth would be so immense that he would marry a woman of unrivaled beauty and nobility. Together, they would have a son, a bright and handsome boy. But what if he misbehaves? The priest pondered. I must teach him discipline. In his dream, he saw himself scolding his imaginary son, raising a stick to strike him as punishment. Still deep in his dream, the priest reached for the stick beside his cot and swung it only to hear a loud crash. Startled, he awoke, confused and shocked. His eyes widened in horror as he saw the broken shards of his pot scattered across the floor. The precious milk, meant to transform into curd, was spilled and wasted. He sat in silence, realizing the foolishness of his daydreams. For all his imagining, he had gained nothing, and now he had even lost what little he had. Moral of the story: dreams alone do not bring success. Without action and effort, dreams remain mere fantasies. Hard work is the foundation of prosperity. Wealth and success do not come from idle wishing, but from determination and persistence. Focus on the present to build the future, overthinking grand possibilities without tending to the small steps that lead to them can result in failure. Cherish what you have instead of chasing illusions, neglecting what is in front of us for imagined. Riches may lead to loss rather than gain.